Namaste friends, welcome to Learn with J, empowered by Magic Needles. This day I am here with yet another stitch called diamond shell stitch. You can see those diamonds forming here. This particular pattern requires multiples of 10 plus 3 as the foundation chains, and I worked the sample with orange peel, hobby store iron, 100% premium acrylic anti-tail yarn, medium weight 4 with color code 2026. So let me make the required number of chains with one number higher hook. So I'm going to make it with 6 mm clover hammer hook, the foundation chains, and then I'm going to work with my 5 mm clover hammer hook the rest of the pattern. Let me get back to you with the required number of chains. I have made two multiples of 10 plus 3, 23 chains. Now I have switched over to the required number of hook size. To begin with, make a double crochet in the fourth chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, fourth chain, you make a double crochet, one double crochet in the next chain, skip 2 chains, make a V stitch, DC V stitch in the next, chain 3 and a DC. So DC chain 3, DC is the V stitch that we are going to use here in this particular pattern. And now skip 2 chains and place one DC in each of the next 5 chains. Skip 2 chains and a DC V stitch again. Skip 2 chains and place one DC each in the last 3 chains here. So the skipped chains in the beginning of the row counts as a DC. This completes our row 1. So row 1 is not a pattern repeat row. So rows 2 to 5 are the pattern repeat rows. I shall be back with row 2 now. So to begin row 2, either chain 2 and turn. The two chains will count as incomplete DC. Otherwise, you can do a standing twisted incomplete DC here in the very first stitch. So don't complete this DC. So yarn over, skip the next DC and make an incomplete DC in the next and complete the 2 DC together here. Now chain 2 and place 5 DCs under this chain 3 space. Now chain 2 and make 2 DC together in the first and the fifth DC of the 5 DC group. So you are skipping second, third and fourth DC of the 5 DC group. Give enough ease over here. Again chain 2, 5 DCs under the chain 3 space. Chain 2 again. And 2 DC together in the first and the last DC, skipping the middle DC. That is a turning chain. So this completes row 2 for us. I shall be back with row 3 now. For row 3, either chain 4 and turn. Chain 4 will count as one DC and chain 1 space. And You can do the twisted standing DC, so which I am comfortable with. So the first DC done, chain 1 and DC again in the same stitch. Now place 1 DC each on the next 5, each of the next 5 DCs. And make a DC V stitch on DC2 together of the last row. Again place 5 DCs and I shall meet you at the end of this row here. So we come to the end of the row here. Place a DC, chain 1 DC. So for row 4 you can chain 3 and turn, or turn and make your first standing DC. Place 2 more DCs in the same stitch. You are not working under the chain space here. Now chain 2. You make 2 DC together in the first and the 5th DC of the 5 DC group. If your hand is too tight with the DC, you can make the 2 trebles together. Again chain 2. Place 5 DCs under this chain 3 space. Chain 2. Again 2 DC together, the first and the 5th DC. Chain 2. Place 3 DCs in the last stitch here. This completes row 4. I'll be back with row 5. So either chain 3 and turn. Chain 3 counts as DC, otherwise you make your DC here. The very first stitch. 1 DC each of the next 2 DCs. And DC V stitch in the next 2 DC V together. We are making V stitch here. V stitch here we are using DC, chain 3 DC, and place 1 DC each on each of the next 5 DCs. Again a DC V stitch. And 1 DC each on each of the last 3 DCs. This completes row 5 and 1 pattern repeat 2. Sorry. This is one complete pattern repeat. You can repeat rows 2 to 5 to the desired length of your project and enjoy the stitch. Thank you friends for watching this video. Have a great day. I shall be back with yet another pattern in the next video. Bye for now. Do subscribe to Magic Needles channel. Do not forget to hit on the bell icon so that you are notified of the videos that we upload every other day. Do like and share too. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye again.